Good morning and welcome to My Faith Daily. We just take a few minutes each day to make sure that Jesus is at the center of our lives. It's Sunday, April 12th, and our reading assignment for today is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12, Psalm 118, and Mark chapter 12. Today, I will be reading from Mark chapter 12, so let's go. First of all, it's Easter Sunday, and so I pray that today you have an incredible day as we celebrate Jesus' resurrection. This is truly one of the most incredible and memorable moments in all of history. So have a fantastic Easter today. But as we jump into today's reading, I am reminded that throughout Scripture, there are a handful of widely recognized verses and stories. Today's reading is absolutely one of those verses. Here in Mark chapter 12, the Pharisees and the Sadducees, they're trying to trap Jesus. And at this point, they're trying to take away his influence. They're not happy with his following. And one of the ways that they've set out to do this is to trap him with difficult questions. So they thought that they'd be able to catch him in his words and then bring doubt to his followers. And so as we know, Jesus just continues to answer their questions with wisdom and in a way that really just silenced them. So let's pick up this story in verse 28. So Mark chapter 12, verse 28 says this. One of the teachers of religious law was standing there listening to the debate. He realized that Jesus had answered well, so he asked, "Of all the commandments, which is the most important?" Jesus replied, "The most important commandment is this. Listen, O Israel, the Lord our God is the one and only Lord. And you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength. The second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. No other commandment is greater than these." Listen, I told you this is recognizable today, right? This is one we've heard before. But for those of us who are out there asking, God, what are we supposed to do? Right? This verse provides one of the most clear and precise answers to that question. You know, as I read this statement, I can't help but recognize a very simple and repeated word, the word all. There's something about God that requires our all. This statement, God does not allow us to compartmentalize our lives and to put God in a box. We just can't turn on that side of us that follows Jesus on Sunday and then turn that off the rest of the days. Jesus is telling us that to love God with all that we are, in addition to love our neighbors as ourselves. And this is and always will be one of the great challenges for us every day. The challenge to keep Jesus at the center of our heart, of our life, of our decisions, of our family, etc., etc., etc. And on top of that, the challenge to treat our neighbors the same way we would treat ourselves, to love them the way we love ourselves. This is the gospel applied to our lives. So let's set out today to love God with all that we are and to love our neighbors as ourselves. I encourage you this morning to take a few minutes to pray and meditate on this passage of Scripture. Allow God to help you make this a reality in your life. God bless you and have a great day.